Yes, we actually do have a junior golf camp this year, and it's actually one of our more popular ones. The great thing about that is it's for beginners to experts, and it's just great for kids to learn on an 18-hole golf course. It's one of the few golf courses that's meant for salt water. We're literally right there.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
the kids get to learn the best practices. I can't hit a ball for the life of me. I haven't had a chance to take a lesson yet. We have some really good experts who take their time. I've talked with a few of them, and it's just a great opportunity if you think you may have the next Tiger Woods, or if you just think your kid would enjoy being outside, learning the game of golf. It's just a great opportunity.
Thank you for joining us for another episode of Spotlight Houston, where we bring you the best people, places, and events in Greater Houston. Spring break is here, and if you're looking for the perfect getaway without traveling too far, we've got you covered. Today we're heading to Moody Gardens in Galveston, a top destination known for its iconic glass pyramids, incredible wildlife encounters, thrilling attractions, and hands-on experiences for all ages. Joining us today is Jared Schaller, Public Relations Manager for Moody Gardens. He will walk us through all the exciting adventures happening this season. Whether you're planning a fun family trip, an educational adventure, or just a relaxing getaway, you won't want to miss this episode. Today is episode 128, with an original air date of Monday, March 10th, 2025. Spotlight Houston is brought to you by Story Zone Media. And now, here's your host, Blanca Quezada.
Can you believe spring break is almost here? It's just a couple of days more. And I don't know about you, but I'm not ready for it. But maybe you are, but you might not know what you're going to do or where you're going to go with your friends or your family. And the other thing too is that you don't want to spend too much money, but you do want to have a great time. So, well, I have a great idea. You don't have to go too far, and you don't have to spend too much money, and you can go to a dreamy tropical place that has something for everyone. Plus, you'll have the opportunity to learn about nature and other things that happen in the area that has to do with the environment. Just a lot of things. And it's not just for adults, it's for kids. So it's spring break. And plus, you'll have the opportunity to learn about art as well, and so much more. And I'm talking about Moody Gardens in Galveston. Now, that's an idea, right? This is a dream like any other destination that you may not have thought about, but it really shouldn't be missed. So, of course, I wanted you to know, and of course, I wanted to know all there is to do and see at Moody Gardens. So I've invited Jared. Okay, I know I'm going to mess this up because I tend to do that with names. So
Schaller, yes.
Schaller. He's the public relations manager for Moody Gardens, and he's here to tell us all about the exciting things that they have coming up and what we can do and see, including programs and events for kids of all ages. So hi, Jared. Welcome to Spotlight Houston. It's great to have you here.
Nice being here. Thank you, Blanca, for having me.
Yeah, I couldn't wait to talk to you. So first of all, what I love about Moody Gardens is that everything is under like these beautiful pyramid structures. I mean, you can't miss them. They're the first thing you see coming into Galveston. And the other thing is that you can stay at the pyramid because there's this fabulous hotel and with views, incredible views from each room. And then you can also go into the spa and relax after a crazy day of fun, right? And which we'll all need after we get back to the hotel, and then we can have dinner there as well. We don't have to go anywhere else if we don't want to. Plus, you really don't, when you think about, well, what am I going to do outside of Moody Gardens? But there's a lot more to do once you step out of Moody Gardens. And of course, there's the ocean, the beach, and then all the historical sites, plus so much more. But why would you want to leave Moody Gardens? I don't understand. But,
I don't understand either.
but Jared, how long has Moody Gardens been the destination place to visit in Galveston?
Well, we don't really want to reveal our age, but decade, pretty much. Started in 1986 with Hope Therapy, and then we've slowly grown and added pyramids. the Rainforest Pyramid, the Aquarium Pyramid, and then the Discovery Pyramid, and have just grown ever since. So it's been almost 40
Yeah.
years. Moody Gardens has changed, of course, over the years.
Yeah, every year it changes a little bit more.
It's one of those where you have to keep up with change and add something new each year to make some people coming back for more.
Yes. Well, with spring break just around the corner, what programs or attractions do you have planned for kids?
Well, for kids, we actually have an exhibit and a film open, but specifically for kids, we're doing some kids camps this year. The first one is our Pyramid Kids Camp. It'll either be in the aquarium or the Rainforest Pyramid. And the great thing about this is kids will get to play games, arts and crafts, but they'll also get to do science experiments. They'll get to meet dozens and dozens of animals that are located inside each pyramid, and also get to speak with the biologists who have to take care of these animals each and every single day. One of these great things about the camps is if you have a kid who loves animals, potentially wants to become a veterinarian or a biologist, it's a great opportunity for kids to learn, to see if that's something that they actually really want to do. And
What kind of animals?
you name it, we got it.
Okay.
In the Rainforest Pyramid, we have sloths, we have Komodo dragons.
Oh, wow.
We have monkeys. We have, I don't know what the scientific terms, but we have huge fish, probably the size 4 feet, 5 feet long. We have dozens of different types of species of birds. We have a huge boa constrictor / anaconda. We have ants. We have insects like assassin bugs, hissing cockroaches. We have a little bit of everything and anything.
Yeah, it sounds like a menagerie out there.
It's definitely any animal that you may think you would ever want to meet. We definitely have it.
Yeah.
On our aquarium pyramid, we have penguins, and then we also have a sea life, seals, sea lions. We have jellyfish, different species of jellyfish. I didn't even know before I started at Moody Gardens that there's different species of jellyfish.
Yeah.
Sharks. It's just an incredible array. It feels like you're watching the Nature Channel live.
Wow, what an experience for kids. Are
Yes.
you going to have any of the tropical birds out? I'm asking because I know the flu that's going out there. Yes, I couldn't think of the word. I couldn't remember it. The avian flu. Yeah.
We are still putting out our macaws in the rainforest, but they're actually further away. That way, just in case, just to protect our animals is the main
Yeah.
thing. Also, we're not allowing any other outside animals in, just to help protect them as well.
Right.
So for avian flu, yeah, we've definitely moved the macaws back just to kind of keep them safe. The rest of the birds, they're still free roaming, and some of them will follow you, but luckily most of them won't like hop on you or anything, so they'll be safe and fine.
Yeah. Well, we won't miss them too much because there's too much else to see, too many other animals to see. I want to see the sloths because it's been a while since I've seen one and I love them.
Our sloths are amazing, and then our other sloth is actually I think it's a she or maybe a he, but she actually came down because sloths actually come down. I think it's once a month to use the restroom. And so it was a rare experience to get to see the sloth up close a little bit.
Yeah.
So, of course, gave
Yeah.
her privacy, but
Yeah.
that was just a really cool experience how slow they are in person.
Very slow. Where do these sloths come from? Are they from Costa Rica or someplace else?
I'm actually not 100% sure about that. I'm still learning because I've only been with Moody Gardens for a month. So, but
Oh.
I'm actually, yes, I'm
Oh,
hitting the
okay.
ground running.
There's
Yes.
still a lot you got to learn.
Oh, I have. That's definitely will be a question on my question list because every single animal at ours has a different story, has a different location of where they came from. It's a lot to learn, but it's really cool just to see kind of the entire world in one place.
Yeah. And kids can also experience the art of music, right?
Art of music. We actually, this is an exhibit, what I've been told we've never really done before. So the art of music, 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s, record album covers. That was the thing. You were like, what is this artist going to put on the front of their record album cover? So what a lot of people may not know is hundreds of people work on this one photo. Like
Yeah,
this
or
one
design.
photo
Yeah, it
or
does.
this one piece of artwork. So the really cool thing about this exhibit is it dates before digital, dates before CDs, vinyl record album covers. So it's a really neat look at the history from like Madonna to the Beatles And it basically gives the perspective of those who worked on the album covers and why they did what they did.
Yeah. It's history, like you mentioned. It's actually history.
It's history,
So,
like the Beatles, Sergeant Pepper, all of that stuff is in there. And you just learn fun facts about the history. A lot of parents print on their kids what kind of music they like. I remember listening in the car to the 70s and 80s music with my mom. So
yeah.
that's how I kind of got my genres of music that I like.
Yeah.
So it's just kind
And
of a blast.
what is the lasting impressions?
Now, Lasting Impressions 3D, that's opening just in time for spring break. And we've all seen artworks and books and encyclopedias, famous Van Goghs and Monets. And basically what it does is you see art how you've never seen before. It's a 3D film and it actually will hop you into that painting, walk you through it. So like Van Gogh's Starry Night, you get to see the little creepy mountain, and then you get to see the stars twinkle and you get to walk through. And then Monet's Poplar Fields, you get to walk through the windy fields and all that stuff. I didn't know Monet did a bunch of those in that series.
Yeah.
So it's just a bunch of impressionistic paintings that you've seen. Everybody knows them. They may not know the name. They'd be like, I've seen that painting before. And then
You'll feel like you're walking in the painting.
Yep. While you're seated, you're going to be walking right into the
Oh,
painting.
wow.
It's more than 100 paintings in all, and it's a 40-minute film. And it's just a really cool experience just to be like, everything's so flat when you view it from a book or something. But this way it's 3D, fully immersive, and it's just a great experience. So kids will love it.
Yeah.
And you may learn something, but don't tell them.
Okay. We won't. What about the spring camps? What can kids expect?
Kids can expect, so at 9 a.m., starts early. But you'll be dropped off. We have a group location. You walk in, you have a group leader, and then the group leader will take you throughout the day. You'll start off with some arts and crafts, some games, getting to know you, just depending how large the group is. And then you'll go on an adventure in either the aquarium or rainforest pyramid, and you'll make stops along the way. You'll get to speak to each keeper, the location, what animal do they take care of? What does it take to take care of this animal? Like our penguins, they eat 150 pounds of fish a day.
150? Oh my gosh.
150 pounds of fish. So I don't know the exacts for everything else, but you know how much food it takes in. There's 10,000 plants and animals in the aquarium pyramid, and more than 1,000 animals and species of plants in the rainforest pyramid. So I don't have exacts, which I'm going to ask too, but it's just those little interesting tidbits that you'll learn throughout the day. You'll get to see a penguin if that's the day that you come on, just depending what pyramid you go on. And you'll get to speak to all the biologists and what they know and all the fun little tidbits and facts.
Yeah, so kids will get to see and hear about what goes on behind the scenes.
Gets to see what the animal likes, what the animal doesn't like. A lot of our animals, we like to keep them as wild as possible, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So we try to limit human interaction. So you actually get to see the responses, natural responses that they do.
Yeah.
And,
how they get taken care of and what it takes to have them on exhibit.
And why they do what they do. Are they doing a mating call? Are they doing just different things that I've been learning just in my month here about what the animals do? What they're doing. Different animal behaviors, most definitely.
So when does all these all these activities begin?
The spring break kids camp start March 10th, which is a Monday, I believe. Let me just double check my calendar to make sure I'm right on that. But it starts March 10th and it goes for 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
So that way it accounts for it's Monday through Friday, and it's 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. And then they get a lunch, of course, included. And it's just a great opportunity. You get to learn and have fun.
Yeah. So kids can go for a week or two if they want to.
Oh, yeah. It's literally different every single day. And each day is planned out by the staff at each pyramid. And we specifically made it where even if you end up in the aquarium 2 days in a row, it's a totally different animals that are focused on and featured. It's a different experience every single day.
Yeah. So you recommend the 2-week camp?
Oh, I'd recommend the 2 week because I would have loved this as a kid.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I think I would want more than 2 weeks.
I know. Well, the great thing about that too is once kids reach high school, we have a volunteer program as well. And so
Yeah.
we've had a few actually become either volunteers during the high school, then they either go to college and get their biology's degree, and then they even come back or they work through as they get their degree.
Yeah.
So like one of our Janie, she's a penguin biologist now, and she started as that 14 years old and basically's never left. And now she's at
Wow.
20. So she loves it. So it's a great,
Wow.
if you love
I'm
animals,
glad she's still there.
yeah, it's great because I'm still learning and I'm still meeting new people each day. And it's interesting to hear their stories. You're like, how in the heck have you been here for almost 15 years?
I don't think you're ever going to leave.
No, it's a new adventure literally every day. You don't know what animals you're going to encounter or what's needed, especially for kids. It's just you'll be in awe every single day and they won't ever be bored because you can go from a hissing cockroach to a jellyfish and learning about what they do, how they act, why they're necessary
Yeah.
in the wild.
I think they're going to be more into sharks.
Shark Week, we have some big ones.
Yeah. So the other thing that I find interesting is that you have a junior golf club or campus for them or camp.
Yes, we actually do have a junior golf camp this year, and it's actually one of our more popular ones. The great thing about that is it's for beginners to experts, and it's just great for kids to learn on an 18-hole golf course. It's one of the few golf courses that's meant for salt water. We're literally right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the kids get to learn the best practices. I can't hit a ball for the life of me. I haven't had a chance to take a lesson yet. We have some really good experts who take their time. I've talked with a few of them, and it's just a great opportunity if you think you may have the next Tiger Woods, or if you just think your kid would enjoy being outside, learning the game of golf. It's just a great opportunity.
Yeah.
So,
And how old do these kids have to be to participate in all the programs?
for the pyramid camps, it's going to be kindergarten through 8th grade. And then for the golf camp, it's 8 to 13. But they're willing to work with you either way. If it's something that your kid really wants to do and they're like 7, just call our golf shop and they'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Because
Do you have any programs? Sorry.
no,
Do-
any kid who's that passionate or really wants to, or you think it's a great for your child, we never want to say no. So
Yeah. And do you have any programs?
for teens, right now it's our teen volunteer program would be the best bet for them. And you would volunteer through our education center. So that's where it's on our website. So
Okay.
I don't know the exact specifics on the program, but I believe it's just volunteering and you figure out they work with you and figure out what your expertise or what you would like to learn more about.
So parents have the opportunity to buy different packages?
For the kids or hotel packages or
No, the hotel.
Oh yeah. So this year for Moody Gardens, we're doing 2 different spring break packages. So the first is our pre-opening tour package, and that's where it gets you in before the general public. It's for early birds. It's at 8:45 a.m. So you have to wake up early. So just know that. And it gets you in for what I say is the feeding and cleaning time.
Yeah.
So-
Well, I'm sure kids will be up by 5:00 in the morning.
Yes. If you love the mornings, that's the one for you. But the really cool thing about the pre-opening tour is that's when the animals are the most active. They know they're about to get fed or they know they're about to see some interaction or something. We have divers go in and clean all of our tanks at least once a week. And some of our tanks are like huge, like 900,000 gallon tanks. And so like recently over the Christmas season, one of the divers found a shark egg. I didn't even know some sharks lay eggs.
I didn't either.
It's like an embryonic sac sort of thing.
That's new.
It's the most, and so he brought it up just to show the guests who were there and they got to see it up close and all that stuff. So it's just, you never know what you're going to find when you go in early.
Wow.
And then,
So these guests, when they stay in the hotel and then wake up early, super early, they'll get to see or experience animals in the lobby?
actually, we made it where you don't have to wake up early on that one. It's going to be
okay.
on Saturday afternoons. So on the spring break weekends starting this weekend, and you'll get to actually meet different animals in the lobby. And it'll be, I think it's either 2 or 2:30 around that time. And you'll get all the information when you check in. And you'll get to actually talk to the trainer, or not the trainer, the keeper, and learn about the animal, whatever they decide to bring in. I know penguins are on the list. I know owls are on the list. I know macaws are on the list. And I think a few snakes may be on the list, just warning.
Yeah. Well, it's great because not only do you get to interact maybe with the animals, but you get to learn. It's an educational experience.
Yes. And the great thing is you don't even have to mention the word education because whenever somebody has an animal in front of you, you just forget that you're learning so much about what it takes for these animals.
And kids don't want to hear education.
It's like one of those hidden messages. But the cool
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
is you actually
Yeah.
we're not sending some willy-nilly out there. It's biologists who have trained to take care of these animals, know what they need, and you can learn so much from them in just a 5-minute Q&A.
Yeah. Well, now let's talk about what the pyramids and the Moody Gardens has to offer that makes it such a magical place to be.
So Moody Gardens, like when I applied for this job, I used to go to Moody Gardens a lot as a kid. And then you kind of forget about it when you reach those teen years.
Right.
And
Exactly.
then like whenever I first arrived, I was in awe. Like you forget how amazing these 3 pyramids are. We have the Aquarium Pyramid, the Rainforest Pyramid, the Discovery Pyramid. And then we have an amazing hotel. It's basically, and the main thing is free parking. Everybody,
Yeah.
that's one of the most common questions. It's free parking. Like,
Yeah.
nobody does that anymore.
It sounds like a city within a city.
It's really, and the great thing about Galveston is it still has a little bit of a small town feel, a small
Yeah.
town vibe. We have a lot of BOIs working for us, and that's born on the island. And it's just a great experience. You feel whenever you first arrive to Moody Gardens, like you're in your own little world.
Right.
Like,
Right.
it's just one of those things you get out of your car, you see these 3 giant pyramids, and you're like, where am I?
Great to be in a pyramid.
And then you see the zip line, the rope course, the hotel.
wow.
It's all right there. And it's just one of those things where you're asking yourself, what am I going to do first?
Right. 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 Right.
Yeah.
So you have the 3D theater, but you also have a 4D.
4D theater. It's what my boss likes to say. It tingles all your senses.
Oh, wow.
So when you go in and you either watch like cephalopods or another film that we have sharing there, it's where you will get hit by water. Your chair will shake. It's one of those crazy experiences where you're not expecting, but it's like you're actually in the film and the 4D theater.
That definitely sounds like a crazy experience.
When I first went in there, I was just expecting some like hokey effects or blah, blah, blah. And I
Yeah.
was like, I got hit by water and I was like, I'm actually wet. So just a warning, you will get wet.
Oh, okay. Wear a
And you'll-
raincoat.
And then you'll feel the wind and you'll feel your seat shake as you're going underwater. And then you're possibly end up with a squid and blah, 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 blah. It's just an amazing
Oh, I
experience.
definitely have to go there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's one of those where you're just like, oh, I'm just going to watch another movie. But no, that's just a warning. It's all of your senses.
It's not the
working.
3. It's not the 3. It's the 4.
It's the 4. So remember that 4D, 3D, it's just glasses and it just takes you inside visually. And then we also
Yeah.
have the audience interactive theater. And we have 2 actors behind the scenes who interact with the audience. And it's like in elementary school, choose your own adventure book. And we also have the audience recognition theater. So that's the one where we have 2 actors behind the scenes. And it's like, as an elementary school student, you got those choose your own adventure books. But this one's real time. They ask the audience, where do you want to go? It's our 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. So you get to tell deeper fish where you want to go and what you want to explore. And it's a really great interaction for kids. And kids, that's the film that I think most kids love. Because it's just one of those where it's different every single time. And you also get to tell the characters where you want to go.
Yeah. And then what you also have that I heard of is the paddle boat that goes out all the time.
Sadly, with our Colonel, we're only doing it on select weekends right now.
Oh,
But yeah, it's just one of those where we've had it
oh,
for a
that's
few.
upsetting.
Oh, I know. Have gotten a lot of people saying that, but it's a great experience still. So if you really do want to ride the paddle boat, just give us a call or just check our website. And it's only sailing on select weekends right now.
Oh, okay. And you have exhibits in your museum area that are constantly changing too.
Yes, in our museum area. So the Body World's left, and that's where our Art of Music experience is right now. And one cool thing about the Art of a Music experience is we also have a kids contest. We have local schools submit artwork based off of our Lasting Impressions 3D film. And anybody who comes and visits us gets to vote on what is their favorite. So we kind of have some
Yeah.
rivalry schools trying to get the most votes for certain, and it's done by grade level. So we
Yeah.
have from first all the way to 12. So it's a
Yes.
great opportunity to get kids involved.
Yeah. And I'm so happy to hear that you have a zip line and a ropes course that
Oh,
everybody can get involved in.
oh, I see so many. I hate heights, but anytime I'm passing there during the afternoon, people are yelling, but it's good yells. At me, I'd be screaming. But
Yeah.
no, people are having the time of their life when they get to, because it go back and forth on this little thin rope thing. And you're just like, oh no, I'm like, they're having the time of their life while they do it. And then they get to the top and they get to zip line down.
And kids can do that too.
Yes, kids can do that. Most definitely. It's one of
Okay.
those where any member of the family from kids to grandma can join in.
Yeah. And then you have the 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea
That's
adventure.
That's the interactive film and the audience
Oh,
recognition
okay.
theater. And that's the
That's the
one where
4D.
that's that's the one where you get to choose your own adventure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
Okay.
and that's the one where it's like the kids get to interact and get to have fun and choose. I want to go through that dark, murky looking thing. I'm sure nothing bad will happen.
Yeah. See, that's why I think that you never have to leave Moody Gardens and do anything else other than stay there for the whole week or 2 weeks.
Hey, we love that. We love that. Like we have restaurants from Cafe in the Park, which is family friendly. You can get chili and a sandwich for $15. You can get a good
Yeah.
cheeseburger for $15-20. With delicious fries, delicious desserts. We have a new pastry chef that just joined us, and she's coming up with a bunch of different pastries to
You
can go
offer a
over.
great experience, a great experience. Plus, you also have, I guess, the Palm area.
Palm Beach. We're actually
Yeah.
preparing to open it up. We're
Okay.
having a few new things actually installed, so we're having to delay the opening till May.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
but everybody's been calling us asking about it for spring break, but it's going to open May 2nd. And then it'll open for the full summer starting on Memorial Day. So
Well, that just means that we got to go back for spring break. Then we got to go back.
Palm Beach is a whole nother entity. That's what I suggest. I would do it. I would do everything, but if you have to split it up, Palm Beach is just one of those where you can just lounge and relax, get some food, get some hot dogs, cheeseburger, relax some more in the sun. And then
Yeah.
go for a swim, not have to worry about any sharks, and then you can
Yeah.
just relax some more. So,
Yeah.
and imported sand from Florida. So,
Nice. So, Darren, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I wish I had more time because there's still much more that Moody Gardens offers that you can talk to us about, but I'm running out of time. And so, but thank you. Thank you so much for being here and for letting us know about the great experiences and adventures that we can have at Moody Gardens, especially the kids during spring break. And it's just, I think it's an amazing and magical place. So thank you. Thank you for letting us know what we can expect when we get there.
thank you so much, Blanca, for having me. It's been a great time talking with you.
And it's been definitely a great time talking to you too. And also, before we go, what's your website?
moodygardens.org. moodygardens.org for anything and everything Moody Gardens.
Great. And of course, I'd like to thank you all for joining me as well. And if you have any comments, please let me know, or any story ideas, please let me know.